For every character who made GTA iconic, there's one who nearly ruined it. Hi, I'm Cartor Raay, and here are the 15 most loved and most hated characters in GTA history, starting with one of the most toxic wives in gaming history, Amanda DeSanta. She might just be the most annoying character in GTA 5. She's a hypocritical, manipulative cheater who always keeps yelling at Michael, calling him a cheater. However, the situation is complicated by the fact that while she's accusing him of infidelity, she's hooking up with just about everyone she meets. The tennis coach, the yoga instructor, even the trash guy.
No, it's not, Amanda. Trust me. Nothing's beneath me.
No, normally there's a whore beneath you.
And even now, she's got an active dating profile like she's still on the hunt for her next fling. Across Reddit and fan forums, Amanda is regularly voted as one of the worst written GTA characters ever. Amanda is literally the reason I skip every single cutscene with her in it. Michael's children and wife are annoying as hell. But while Amanda destroyed everything she touched, the very next character brought the entire franchise to life. CJ's story begins when he comes back to Los Santos after his mom's brutal murder, thinking it'll just be a short visit. But right away, he walks into a broken family and a gang that's falling apart, and he's the one who has to fix it.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
What makes CJ so loved is his realness. Unlike other GTA protagonists who are lone wolf gangsters looking for fame and money, CJ isn't some sociopath. He's a family man, deeply loyal to his roots and willing to fight for his people. His story goes from a lost young guy to the leader of Grove Street, full of moments about fixing friendships and taking down crooked cops. San Andreas wouldn't be the same without CJ's heart and soul. Young Melee, the guy who voiced CJ, brought real authenticity. CJ's voice and look come straight from him, an LA rapper who worked closely with Rockstar. Some fans even think CJ's based on real people, though Rockstar has never officially confirmed this. And here's a connection most players never notice. CJ's criminal past in Liberty City directly links to GTA 3's timeline, creating a deep narrative thread throughout the GTA universe. But where CJ built his world through loyalty, Catalina destroyed hers with betrayal. Her unhinged personality in GTA 3 was easy to overlook at the time, but Rockstar brought her back in San Andreas, just to remind everyone how ruthless she really was. And this time, she took things even further. During the Gone courting mission, Catalina ties Carl up in her cabin and whips him while he begs her to stop.
Baby, please, no. Please, baby, no. Ow. Hey. Ooh. Ow. Ow. Hey.
It's not even funny, just straight up disturbing. The whole scene crosses a line and shows how unstable she really is. But there's more to it. Catalina's childhood was rough, and she picked up a lot of her anger from her stepdad. The game hints her rage comes from that past, not just pure evil. Doesn't excuse her, but it explains why she's so messed up. In Grand Theft Auto 3, she shoots our main guy Claude in the back before running off with some other dude. That should be reason enough to hate her, but it's worse when you realize she actually enjoys hurting people. While Catalina enjoyed causing pain, Niko Bellic was haunted by his own. He's a war veteran, carrying trauma from everything he went through back in Eastern Europe. He comes to Liberty City hoping for a fresh start, but instead, he gets pulled right back into violence and revenge.
War is where the young and stupid are tricked by the old and bitter into killing each other.
Niko stands out because he's more complicated than most criminals. He questions what he does, feels guilty, and is haunted by people he's lost. Rockstar even consulted real Eastern European immigrants while writing GTA 4, which is why Niko's struggles with PTSD and his thick accent feel so authentic. Across countless polls, fans consistently rank him as the best-written GTA protagonist. It has to be Niko Bellic for me. Maybe it's because GTA 5 makes you split between 3 different characters and it resulted in less character development. But GTA 4's story was just amazing in my opinion. Probably the best story told in the GTA series. I'm really hoping GTA 6 goes back to having one protagonist that we can really connect with and develop with. While Niko questioned every violent choice he made, Dmitry Raskolov took pride in every manipulation he pulled off. Dmitry represents pure evil in GTA. Few characters in the series are as corrupt. He is cunning, manipulative, and a snake who deceives everyone in GTA 4, including his own boss and friend, Faustine.
I'm saying become. Here. Take a couple of these.
What are you still doing here? I said get out of my sight!
He gets Faustin addicted to drugs and then pretends like he's the good guy so he can later manipulate Nico into Faustin and take over the business for himself. With Faustin out of the way, he tries to pull the same move on Nico, setting him up with Bulgarin's men, kidnapping his cousin Roman. Roman might be annoying, but he's still Nico's family. That's what makes Dimitri such a strong villain. His betrayals actually hurt. But where Dimitri exploited others to gain power, Franklin Clinton used his intelligence to rise above the chaos. Franklin is a young hustler trying to get out of the streets of Los Santos. He stands out because he's level-headed, smart, and actually wants something better without all the extra drama. His story feels earned. He makes careful moves, and his dynamic with Michael and Trevor shows different sides of him. People connect with Franklin because in a world full of chaos, he brings some sense of hope and direction. Sean Fontino gave Franklin an authenticity that made him feel like someone you could actually know. Here's something most players never notice. The police AI actually profiles Franklin more aggressively than Michael or Trevor, Rockstar's quiet commentary on social dynamics in America. While Franklin chose wisdom over corruption, Frank Tenpenny chose power over everything. It's impossible to think of a more corrupt cop in GTA history. Tenpenny was completely out of control, hands in every illegal operation in Los Santos, supplying drugs, eliminating rival gangs for influence, and even having his own partner eliminated when he got too close to exposing the operation.
Now you get this straight. We own you. You're ours. We can shit on you from such a height, you'll think God himself has crapped on you.
But Tenpenny was brilliant, never getting his hands dirty, always pulling strings from the shadows. He forces others to do his bidding, and when things get messy, he knows exactly who to sacrifice. Still, as messed up as it all was, the payoff was worth it. The way it all builds up to that final moment, easily one of the most satisfying villain endings in the entire series. Samuel L. Jackson's voice acting made Tenpenny even more terrifying. Corrupt cops in games hit different when they're written this well. But where Tenpenny corrupted everything he touched, Trevor Phillips somehow made chaos feel like family. He's the wild card in GTA 5, violent, unpredictable, borderline insane. But that's exactly why people love him. His backstory as a former military pilot turned meth dealer explains a lot. But behind all this madness, there's someone who actually cares about loyalty and respect. He just shows it in the most messed up ways possible. His appearance was inspired by British criminal Charles Bronson, and his personality draws from a mix of real criminals and fictional anti-heroes that Rockstar studied extensively. Trevor is chaotic evil done perfectly, terrifying but somehow lovable, most unpredictable character in gaming. Every scene was electric. While Trevor's madness felt genuine, Sweet Johnson's constant self-righteousness was hard to take. Despite being CJ's brother, he acts like nothing is ever good enough. CJ returns to help clean up the mess, but Sweet treats him like an outsider, constantly criticizing him instead of recognizing what he's actually doing for the family.
This is where our lives begin and where it's probably gonna end. And don't forget where you came from, Mr. Uppity-ass nigga.
Sweet's got this holier-than-thou attitude, blaming CJ for everything that goes wrong while contributing almost nothing himself. Like the minute he's left alone, he starts smoking, even after spending half the game lecturing CJ about staying clean and loyal. Yes, he's loyal to Grove Street, but it's the constant nagging mixed with that self-righteous streak that makes him hard to deal with. It's easy to see why CJ might start questioning whether keeping that relationship is even worth it. Sweet's constant criticism of CJ drove me insane. Ungrateful brother. But where Sweet demanded respect without earning it, Michael DeSanta fought to deserve it despite his flaws. Michael is the classic anti-hero, a retired bank robber chasing a peaceful life while everything around him falls apart. What makes him stand out is his humanity, broken, bitter, but still trying to hold things together.
I'm getting too old for this nonsense.
He's sarcastic, frustrated, and clearly dealing with a lot of regret. But under all that, there's a guy who's just tired and trying to fix things even if he's not great at it. The push and pull between his old life and trying to be a better husband and dad leads to some of the most interesting stuff in GTA 5. Players see Michael's vulnerability, his humor, and his rage, making him one of the most multi-dimensional characters Rockstar ever wrote. And while Michael was out here dealing with real internal battles, Maury Kibbutz pushed people away with arrogance. In The Ballad of Gay Tony, he constantly belittles others, especially Brucey, and somehow makes his over-the-top brother seem like the normal one.
Check. Mate.
See ya! Little thicko never went to college. I never got into an Ivy League school. I got into 2! Yeah! Come on, let's get out of here.
He's always making fun of his little brother, mocking him and making him feel inferior about how Brucey couldn't get to college while he made it into not 1, but 2 Ivy League schools. That just becomes painful to watch because however flawed Brucey was, he wanted his brother's respect, and all he gets is abuse in return. Maury represents everything disgusting about entitled bullies who use their advantages to crush the people closest to them. But while Maury flexed on people just to feel bigger, Roman brought people in just to make them smile. Roman is Nico's optimistic and sometimes annoying cousin, but that's also what makes him so memorable. It's not just the jokes or comic relief, it's that he actually cares. He's loyal, he means well, and no matter how bad things get, he still believes something better is coming.
Yo, it's Roman.
Hey, cousin.
Cousin, it is the moment for us to spend some quality time together. How about that old American pastime, bowling?
Sorry, man, I got shit to do. Can't bowl with you right now.
Roman's role as the taxi driver and the frequent phone calls to Nico add warmth and humor to GTA 4's otherwise dark narrative. Sure, he's a bit over the top, but his family-first attitude and infectious enthusiasm make him a fan favorite. His vulnerability, especially when things go wrong, shows a side of Liberty City rarely seen in GTA. When Roman gets hurt, it actually feels personal because his optimism was so genuine. But where Roman's dreams inspired hope, Devin Weston's wealth inspired disgust. There's something about him that instantly gets under the skin. He's the definition of an entitled rich guy, smug, manipulative, and completely convinced he's above everyone else.
Devin Weston.
I remember you. The weekend interrogator. Invest wisely.
Hey, hold on. We're not done here yet. I got a job for you, bro.
From the start, he treats Michael, Franklin, and Trevor with complete disregard, using them without a second thought. He manipulates situations and uses his wealth to control and harm others. At one point, he even sends Merryweather soldiers to attack Michael's family at their home. Fortunately, the game gives you the option to deal with him, and taking that opportunity feels well-deserved. Unlike Devin, who treated people like they didn't matter, Claude earned respect without saying a word. His silence adds to his presence. He doesn't need to talk to get things done. Instead of constant dialogue, he moves through Liberty City with focus and force, making his mark through action, not words. This lack of dialogue gives players space to project their own personality onto him, which helped Claude become an iconic figure in the franchise. He goes from a low-level criminal to a major player in Liberty City without saying a word, and that quiet approach is a big part of why he's still remembered.